Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back. Let's play Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes of Elusive Age on the PC. Last time, we went around to the Academy and to Port of Valor to get some side quests that we can't actually finish until later. So, yeah. Today we're going to actually head up to Mountt Pang Lai and find out about the connection to the Luminary that they have up there. Off screen, I reworked a couple items, not a whole lot. Just the King's Coat for Soul to get to +3, and Hendrick's Shield of Heliodor at +3, and I gave Sylvando the Falcon Knife earring since it's slightly lower attack but better charm than than the other thing that I had him on, so it works out. Plus, he gets 2 hits out of it, so it works. Hey, let's head over to the Mountt Pang Lai area, where we're sure to find all sorts of good stuff. So let's knock that guy out. Goodbye. Pretty sure they're going to make us get off the horse here at some point. Maybe after we cross the... Oh, no. They actually let us on the horse. Neat. Hello, new Grublins. How are you guys doing? Gleeful Grublins. Okay. How you guys? You know, you guys are angry little bastards. Like, always angry about something. I don't know why. But hey, what are you going to do about it? Besides taking a Giga Smash to the face. Yeah, it works. Let's see, for you... I guess we could swoosh. See how that does, but... It'll work. Sure, why not?
Victory is ours.
Bastard Sword. I think these guys also have a chance to drop a Magic Shield. Oh, we don't have too many new monsters here to fight, do we? Yeah, Magic Shield if you manage to get that off of them. Great. Yeah, I think there's only like one new monster here, and it's I think it's like a dragon. Yeah, we've already fought you. What about our sparkly spots? Yeah, we got something over there, so let's check that out if we can. There we go. Spellbound Bow, that's great. Not get into a fight with the Orchid there. Yeah, not too many sparkly spots here. Not a huge area, so that's nice. And a mini medal. Awesome. A little closer to getting that Miracle Sword as our next reward. Frankly, I'm not going to use it, but it's there for survivability purposes if you're doing a one-handed sword build. Could be good for dual wielding, I guess. It's not great, but it exists. How you little money bastards doing? Kind of surprised the bunnies are still all happy and stuff, since, you know, everything else is destroyed everywhere. Alright, nice little campsite up here for us. And we're not going to bother with taking the horse with us after this because, well, it's not going to work out terribly well for us with the whole ledge right there thing going on. Yeah, there's a ledge over here, and we can't take the horse with us. And we'll get to that base cave momentarily, but I want the item over here first. Actually, if I remember correctly, there's a pretty cool mount in the base cave. Yeah, and we'll be able to find that mount later on some of the islands too. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, horsey. You'll be missed. Not for long, because we're going to find a better mount. I wonder how much of a problem Hendrick has fitting through that tiny little entrance right there. Alright. Yeah, I think the new monster in here... Oh, no, never mind. Actually, no, I guess we're not going to find that particular monster yet. No, he's right there, I think. Yeah, this guy right here, the Dragon Rider. Where have we fought him before? I don't remember. Huh. Yeah, there's another monster later that we'll be able to hang out with. I don't remember where we fought this guy before, but yeah, he's our new mount. We get to ride a dragon. Cool. He might have been in one of the character interludes, and I just don't remember. You breathed fire on me, and you clobbered me? Thanks, guy. I appreciate that. I don't think Hendrik actually gets anything that does a chance to counter after guarding or blocking, which is kind of a shame, but oh well.
We have carried the day.
There we go. And now we can ride the Dragon Rider's mount. Mount Olympian. Awesome. I thought we already got that. Oh well. And yeah, just like when you are in the... Well, kind of not exactly like when you're a fish, but very similar. RT goes up, and B just kind of puts you down on the ground. So you kind of have to glide down to the floor instead of pressing a B or circle to actually descend properly. But really, it's not a big issue. What is a big issue is coming over here for the sparkly spot. Yeah. Fresh water. I don't know why they were giving me fresh water this late in the game, but oh well. Yep. Alright, mithril ore. And I feel like there's supposed to be a treasure chest over here, but I could be mistaken. No, I guess not. I guess it's just these sparkly spots. Mithril ore, and enchanted stone. Okay, so not a bad place to grab your mithril ore for later. And also, you can take a shower while you're here too, so that works. And I think, yeah, that's all the sparkly spots. Okay, cool. We just go ahead and head out to the slopes then. Yeah, it's not a terribly long area, this Mountt Pang area. Dragon, I want you to come with me. You're great because you fly. And unlike the Hork Knight, you actually fly higher up. But I'll take the Hork Knight for now. He does the job. And yeah, there's the other monster that we saw in the background just a minute ago. The dragon that we gotta fight. Pretty similar to the last dragon that we fought, actually. So, I don't know why you even have party members since you're doing all the work here. I love it. Here, Mr. Dragon, I need to speak to you. There you go. A boreal serpent. That's probably going to hurt a little bit. Probably not too bad. Okay, yeah. Enough that we can't handle. Here. Try an unbridled blade to your Chinese noggin. Yeah, he didn't like that. Here. How about that some more with a nice fat charm stat of like 400. Yeah. I think his charm stat's at like 400 or something stupid like that. Let me see here. So Vondo, your charm stat, yeah, 465. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's beautiful, but it's ridiculous. All right, and hey, you actually want to cross the bridge. A lot of times they're like, oh no, the Mount doesn't want to cross the bridge because he's a scaredy cat. But no, this bee is the bee's knees, and he doesn't mind crossing a bridge because he's awesome like that. Cool. I love it. See, I don't think the serpent has anything terribly great. Seed of life, but you're not going to want to farm it from them. You're going to want to farm it from somebody that has more than one person per battle. More dragony designs. Dragon's manes, worm bangs, dragon shields, dragon mail. The dragon's bane is actually pretty nice because it's good against dragons and it has a pretty decent attack stat. It's another two-handed sword there that we could put to use.
Oh, darling!
Darling! Get up, Savando. You're a champion.
Parallax!
Oh, I thought it was going to be paralyzed. Oh well. We'll survive. Goodbye, Mr. Dragon. You put up a good fight.
Victory!
Or you tried, at least. Let's see, is anybody close to a level? Ooh, Hendrik is very close to a level. Huh. Okay, that works. We'll get in a fight then. Why not? Maybe not with the dragon, but with somebody. Like the Hork Knight. Why not? And why? I don't know why you guys get the first strike so much, but you know what? We'll survive. We really and truly will survive. Let's see. We need to get you on something that has multi-target stuff, but we'll worry about that later. Nobody's confused. That's a shame. Goodbye, sirs. You guys have a good night. There you go. 12 points. I think we have stuff we can buy with you, dude. Let's see. Wholly Impregnable for ailment protection, or Block and Spiel for more damage, but frankly, we got plenty of damage with Parallax and Axis of Evil and Helm Splitter and stuff like that, so not terribly worried about it. Defense plus 30 with a shield is real nice. Let's see. Sylvando, I think you're like a point away from... No, you can get Cobra Strike, and then you can also get that later. I'm trying to decide if I want to bother with a Pink Pirouette, because that would be pretty good damage based on his. I think that's based on his charm set, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I might save up for that instead of That's the Ball over here, because That's the Ball is pretty good for like bosses, but then again, so is like That's the More. So, or Have a Ball. I'm sorry, not That's the Ball, and then. Soul, you got 5 points, but you need a bit more to keep going, so you're good. Alright, let's see. Anything? Nothing. Let's ignore the dragon. He ignores us, I ignore him. Let's keep it that way. It's just we have ourselves a happy little mount. Let's see, there's a sparkly spot over here that we can't get unless it's nighttime. Everyone's so angry in this game. They have very much anger issues. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see how much Kiss Me Deadly is doing right now. Not that much, but it has a pretty good chance of poisoning, so that helps. Helicopter. Let's try you out for a little while instead of. Yeah, a little less than Giga Smash, but still does pretty good damage.
Score one for the...
Alright. And yeah, let's go ahead and get on the lake over here, because if we do so... Enchanted Stone. Neat. And I think if we go to the Summit Tunnel or the base cave over here... Yeah, we can't go over here yet. We'll worry about that momentarily, but... Yeah, there's a chest over here for us. Staff of Anti-Magic. Cool. We could have stole that a while ago, I think, from... enemy, but frankly, we're not terribly worried about it since we don't really have anybody to give it to. Not so fast, Traveler. The path to the summit is rife with monsters. None may pass this point without the High Lama's permission. If you wish to journey to the top of the Holy Mountain, you must return to Angri-La and speak with His Holiness. Okay. Let's go to Angri-La. I don't know why it's so mad over there, but all the monsters are, so sure. Summit of Mountt Pang Lai. No entry without permission from the High Lama. Okay. Let's see what we got over here.
A temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angri-La are made of sterner stuff. as you will soon see.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough, all of you. Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
Well, yes, but actually no. But yes.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angri-La, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs, see what he has to say.
Sure, why not? 1,000 apologies. When I saw Knight of Heliodor, the kingdom that has suppressed our people for so long, I could not contain my anger. I had no idea that you were the luminary, that you and he were comrades. I am deeply ashamed to have shown you such disrespect. It happens, don't worry. I mean, Heliodor was being kind of a bastard earlier. What is this, anyways? Mysterious energy emanates from the seedling. Feels similar to the energy given off by Yggdrasil's roots, but nothing happens when you touch it. So it must be like a young Yggdrasil sapling or something like that. And I don't think there's anything else down there, so we're gonna just continue on forward. I've done you a great discourtesy, luminary. I should have welcomed you with open arms, not bared fists. I pray that you can forgive me. His Holiness awaits you in the high hall at the top of the temple. Please, proceed inside. Alright, sure, why not? Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. Welcome to Angri-La. You are the luminary, are you not? The one we have waited all these years? His Holiness told me you would come. How long we have looked forward to this day. Pray, stay and talk a while before you proceed to the high hall. Everyone is eager to meet you at last. Sure, we'll talk to everybody. Let's see. Yeah, the high hall is upstairs, so we can go ahead and check out stuff downstairs for a little while. Why not? His Holiness has the power to sense a person's true nature with a single glance. That is why the Grand Master chose him to be the new High Lama in spite of his years. Some of our less enlightened disciples resented not being ruled over by a boy at first, but he has proven himself to be a wise and able leader and gained the admiration of all. Well, good for him. Glad to hear it. Hello, shopkeep. What do you got? Battle dress. That's... I don't think it's anything we can deal with, like, right now, but has a chance to grant Oomful at the start of battle, so it's not a high chance, but that could be pretty useful. Sure. We'll spend the money on that for whenever we happen to get Jade back, which might not be for a while, but we'll check. We'll hold on to it for a little while. Torque of Truth, that's Bedazzled or Blinding. We can buy a couple dragon hides. You know, let's buy a couple of those lamb's wools, since we're going to be needing them for several recipes. Sure. Yeah, let's buy like 9, because why not? The rest I don't care about. Let's see, we go upstairs, or we could go ahead and talk to everybody else. All the monks have gathered in the high hall to welcome the luminary. This day we've been all waiting for has finally come. Well, nearly all of us. I don't really know what a luminary is. I'll ask my mother later. You're a young Padawan. You'll figure it out eventually. Yes, I don't think they mind the honored luminary breaking all their pots and pans and whatnot. They'll survive. Just like they'll survive us taking their chests. For an ethereal stone. Okay, cool. I was guarding the mountain gate when we were attacked by monsters. If the disciples hadn't come to my aid, I would surely have lost my life. We had blockaded their home at Sir Jasper's orders, but despite this, they saved my life and welcomed me into their home. I can still hardly believe it. We found this man lying unconscious on the slopes of the mountain. He was gravely injured, but we were able to nurse him back to health. At first, we were wary of him. For many moons now, the soldiers of Heliodor have laid siege to our temple, but it seems we had nothing to fear. He's a man of honor. Glad to hear it. They're not going to give us a discount for being the luminary, so oh well. And yeah, we got plenty of money on us right now. Yeah, let's drop off a couple thousand. Why not? There we go. $75,000 gold coins in the bank. Nice. Don't worry about the rest of that later. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start going upstairs from over this way, where it's nice and cold outside. Yeah, it must really suck trying to get to different areas over here if you have to go out through the cold all the time, but whatever. Therapusis. Here in the Temple of Angri-La, disciples undergo the most arduous training imaginable in order to draw out their latent spiritual powers. Before the mountain path was barricaded by the Heliodorn army, would-be heroes would come here from all over Erdrea in the hope of learning the secrets of our strength. Okay. That's pretty cool, actually. They train people from Heliodor, despite the fact they don't like them. Welcome. We have been waiting your arrival for many years. One of us was especially eager to meet you, but speak with His Holiness. He will tell you more. Alright. So somebody is no longer here due to probably the fall of the world tree. Where are you going, Chubby? They have bunny girls here too? Nice. Howdy, honey. What brings you here? Me? I was moseying around, minding my own business, when I found myself smack dab in the middle of a gang of red-eyed monsters fixing to eat me up. If it hadn't been for a couple of kind of disciples coming to my rescue, I'd have been torn into itty-bitty bits. These fellas sure are strong. And fast. You should see them wail on those varmints. Quick as all get out. Guess all this training really does pay off. Glad to hear it. They can't let a national treasure like a cute bunny girl get eaten up alive. Just like I can't not look at these books and dressers. Don't go hungry. The local delicacies of Angri-La. It's widely agreed that Angri-La's unique style of cooking grew out of the need to provide delicious nutrition for the monks to perform their grueling training while still adhering to a strict vegetarian diet. Perhaps the temple's most famous dish is the legendary Bam Bam noodles, which are served only at special festivals. Claims that this is the most delicious food in all the world are certainly not unfounded. The meal is said to symbolize pride in one's achievements, and anyone capable of making the arduous mountain climb in order to taste them firsthand has every reason to be pleased with themselves. Okay, so they make some good noodles. Nice. Girl About Town, Port of Valor. Start your day with a lazy morning relaxing by the water and enjoy a traditional breakfast of pancakes with coconut sauce and strong Valorian coffee. Then make your way to the beach where you can sun yourself while enjoying a good book and snacking on delicious tropical fruit. The sweet, juicy flavors of fresh Valorian produce simply can't be beaten. Once the day starts to cool, make your way to the casino and try your luck at the tables until it's time for dinner at the hotel's world-class restaurant. The chef's special is out of this world. Finally, sit at the bar on the beachside terrace, sipping a cocktail and losing yourself in the stunning saffron sunset, where the bartenders are resting as your eyes. This is just one of the many ways to while away a day in delectable Port of Valor. If it sounds like your idea of fun, then don't delay. Start planning your trip today. I mean, we've already been to Port of Valor and it was okay. Angri-La is home to a society of monks who spend all their time training to be extra strong and clever. Are you here to train too? I think so. I knew it. You should go up to the Field of Discipline. That's the name of our famous training ground. The best sorcerer in history trained there, you know? I'm more of a swordsman, not a sorcerer, but okay. Alright, let's see. How is our mini-metal? We need one more mini-metal, then we can grab the sword of Miracle Sword that we're probably not going to use, but, you know, we'll survive. Alright, you are a priest. Message from the High Lama. Disciples of Angri-La, no doubt the events of recent days have come as a shock, but I urge you, do not lose hope. Let us honor the memory of our fallen master by devoting ourselves wholly to our training. The wheel of time is always turning, but with good karma we may speed our soul's progress back to the light. Whether one emerges from battle in triumph or defeat depends not on one's skill with the sword or one's magical might, but upon one's will to win. No matter how powerful one's opponent, one must clear one's mind of all doubt and devote oneself entirely to overcoming the challenge they present. This is the first teaching of Angri-La. We disciples train day after day to master this mindset. Okay, so you guys got it pretty good here then. Pretty good training strategies. I like it. We'll worry about saving later. Not worried about it right now. We're ready to talk to you. Ah, this guy. The luminaries finally arrived. Ah, what an auspicious day this is. I must prepare a banquet to celebrate. Glad to hear it. Make sure it's delicious. That'd be great, thanks. I just saw a load of disciples racing into the High Hall. His Holiness must have summoned them. I've never seen them so excited before. I wonder what's going on. Well, let's find out. Welcome, Luminary. This is the High Hall of Angri-La. His Holiness awaits you within.
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored Luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
Luminary, you're all grown up. We sure are. When the Lord of Shadows sent the World Tree crashing into the ground, Grandmaster Pang summoned a mighty magical mandala to keep this temple safe from harm. But the exertion was too great that Master did not return. A life was given to save those of we disciples. We must make sure we put them to good use. It is my honor to serve as chief instructor of this temple. If Dundrasil had not fallen, I would have trained you as a child according to the instructions of Grandmaster Pang. No doubt you are eager to undertake the training that is your birthright, but first, pray speak with His Holiness. He awaits you by the entrance to the field of discipline, which stands behind the temple. Ah, forgive me. It's a pleasure to meet with you at last, Luminary. I only wish that Grandmaster Pang could have shared in our joy. The Grandmaster had awaited your coming more eagerly than any other. If only our beloved leader had not been taken from us. For months, Heliodor has laid siege to this temple, accusing us of harboring the Darkspawn. All this despite our ancient alliance with Dundrasil, the nation that was once their closest ally. No doubt their forces would have stormed the gates long ago were it not for the fear of the Grand Master. Pang's powers were enough to hold an entire army at bay. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure, Mortigan possessing the king of Heliodor probably helped with them not having good relations here. So, Fear not, traveler. I plan to put my training to good use and protect all who seek shelter here from danger. If the worst should come to pass, I shall lay my very life on the line. My steely physique shall shield this temple from attack. Glad to hear it. Beyond this tunnel lies the field of discipline. Many would-be warriors have entered the sacred arena, trained their bodies and their minds. Now, Luminary, it is your turn. That's great, but let me see what's upstairs first. We're going to be over here later in the game, but let's just see what's up here. My friend was chosen to be the new High Lama. Now he's the most important person in Angri-La after the Grand Master, and everyone has to do what he says. Amazing, isn't it? He's only the same age as me, but we couldn't be more different. Yeah, he has, you have hair, and he doesn't. Hello, books. On the nature of the Naughty Stick. The Grand Masters of Angri-La wield a mighty weapon whose name echoes through the ages. I speak not of the Wave Cutter Scimitar, nor of the Staff of Torn Clouds. No, I speak of the Naughty Stick. The origins of this legendary tool of instruction can be traced back to the very founding of Angri-La. It says that the stick itself chose the very first Grand Master. Some believe that it was carved from a branch of Yggdrasil, and that even a dragon could not break it, though it tried with all its might. Of course, it is best known for its use in punishing young monks for lapses of focus. The pain it inflicts is rumored to be so severe that acolytes fear that their very souls have been spanked from their bodies. Sounds cool, I guess. The Sutra of Angri-La. The Master teaches that man is the world and the world is man. To devote oneself is to good deeds is to serve the world. To bring goodness into the world is to protect it. The Master teaches that through suffering we learn of ease, that through sadness we learn of joy. To love mankind and thereby the world, this is our duty. Man is the world, goodness serves the world, learn good things from bad, and thereby love the world. These are the wisdoms of Angri-La, realm beyond the clouds. These are the precepts by which we live. Well, they have their work cut out for them up here. Magic water, neat. Welcome, Luminary. This is the Grand Master's chamber. This is where Grandmaster Pang herself resided until that fateful day. It is also where you would have woken each morning if you had come here when you were a child and trained with us as you were supposed to. Ah, this would have been our bedroom, huh? Neat. Wait, we would have been in the same room as the Grand Master? It's kind of odd, but okay. I'm sure they have other, like, barracks or quarters or whatever, but I guess being the Luminary and a Prince of Dundersill gives us better options than that. Actually, I'm not sure. I guess there was, like, some barracks, like, downstairs, but not a lot, that's for sure. Anyways, let's go out to the Field of Discipline and see what happens out there.
Beyond those doors lies the Field of Discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Mountt. Erdwin and Mountt would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Mountt joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Mountt's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Mountt. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the Field of Discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
We two sworn companions, Erdwin and Morkant, do hereby pledge to lay low the Dark One, although it costs us our very lives. May this pact stand from now until eternity. Good friends are hard to come by. I'm glad the first Luminary was able to find someone to be trustworthy in his quest. It looks cold out here. Like, really cold out here, but okay.
Welcome to the Field of Discipline. Since the Age of Heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honoured if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds a banquet. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training, and eat, drink, and dance till the early hours. Then, morning comes, as it must.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Oh well, we tried. Let's see what else we can accomplish while we're here. See if anybody else has anything to say. Did you enjoy last night's banquet? With the Grandmaster gone, there's little we of Angri-La can offer to you apart from our hospitality. Please feel free to rest here as long as you like. Well, thanks. Glad to hear it. I think we're pretty much good to go. So let's just head out then. I trust you slept well last night. His Holiness awaits you outside. It seems he is keen to wish you luck on the next stage of your journey. He had said he intended to speak with you alone, but I hear raised voices coming from the other side of the door. What could be happening out there? I have no idea.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced, then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters. emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Sure.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mountt Pang Lai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
By the way, if you're wondering why Savando hasn't said a word the whole time we've been here, it's because I don't think he's supposed to be here. I think we're supposed to come here before getting him, but oh well. The path to the top of the mountain lies to the east as you exit the temple. Be very wary, there are many fearsome creatures lying in wait there. Okay, sure. I don't think the High Lama actually does anything like battle or anything like that. I think he just follows along for story purposes. I could be mistaken, but I don't think he does do anything to enhance our combat capabilities. We can test it out real fast, but I think he's just there for the looks. Okay, let's find something to clobber here. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. Okay, that's what I figured. Just wanted to make sure. Here. Take, you know what? Let's just go with regular attacks here. Save our MP for Savando for healing when he needs it.
All is well that ends well.
Excuse me. Hey, cool. We got a mount for about 5 minutes until we, or 5 seconds until we, well, no longer need it because we can't take it into the cave with us. That's a shame. Alright, let's go through here. Well, if it isn't the Luminary, His Holiness sent word that you would be coming. You were going to rescue the hermit who went to the top of the mountain, correct? Please be careful. It would not do for one as important as yourself to go missing too. I like taking the bee with us, though. Oh well. See anything? Yeah, nothing new here. Monsters? Nope. Nothing. Okay. Sounds good. That guy would show up outside during the nighttime. Hello, Mr. Black Dragon. How are you? Let's take you out, shall we? You're probably not going to cause us any problems, but let's make sure of that, shall we?
I think you're
Don't get paralyzed here, Samando. Or don't, okay. Unbridled Blade, they get some good damage there. Nice. And that could either paralyze you, or they're probably not going to kill you, actually. Yeah. I wonder how much health Lance is going to heal for 450 health. Yeah, almost 200. Yeah, that's real nice. I think it's even cheaper than multi-heal, too. Black Dragon, you just had a chance. You're a chump. We're champs. Goodbye.
We have carried the day.
Good stuff. We do need to take care of one of these little dudes to actually get anywhere. So, might as well.
Victory will be ours!
I feel like we should be able to attack the dragon and the rider, but oh well. Damn, son. We don't even have the Dragon Slayer that does more damage to dragons. Let's go up, and away, shall we? There wasn't anything over there, was there? I didn't think so. No, okay, good. I think one of these areas has like a sneaky part where you can like turn around, but that might be a later dungeon that I'm thinking of where you ride a dragon in there. I'm gonna ignore both of y'all because I don't care about you. We're also gonna go this way for the treasure chest. That's way the heck over here. Sorcerer's Ring. We already have one of those, but it's never a bad idea to have a second. Give that to somebody if they're low on MP and you don't have access to a campsite, and they'll recover a fat chunk of MP after every battle. There we go. Let's ignore the flaming Chinese horses. And instead make it our way to the summit here. Alright, let's see here. I think there's going to be a cutscene as soon as we, like, yeah, get over here. There appears to be a hermit over there. But let's ignore him for now and do some crafting. Why not? Yeah, let's go through some forging items here and see what we can make with our new recipes here. Let's see, Dragon's Mane, Worm Fangs, Dragon Shield, Dragon Mail, all sorts of good stuff here. Let's see, Dragon Shield is not quite as good as what we already have for Mr. Hendrick, but whatever. Worm Fang is pretty solid, 150 at the max level and an extra 20% bonus damage to dragons. Yeah, it works out pretty nice. And then if you're one-handed, 84 for extra dragon damage. Not too shabby. Let's see, how much do you guys sell for? You sell for 5,000 and you sell for 8,000. Neat. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well make the Worm Fang here because that'll be very helpful for all sorts of stuff. They really are giving you lots of upgrades for your luminary here. Like, lots and lots of upgrades. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead with a double whammy right there. Nice. Less nice, but okay. I'll take it. Nice. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay, I need you to not do that, thanks. And I think that'll work out really well. Okay, not too shabby. We'd have to spend a little bit of money a little bit of pearls to get it actually to +2, but frankly, it's a sizable upgrade, so probably worth it. Actually, I'm not sure what the Demon's Bane is. I think the Demon's Bane is 140, I think. Let me see here. Well, we currently have equipped at least. Yeah, 144, so it's an extra 5 if we upgrade it. Or an extra, no, 7 if we upgrade it. Compared to, what is it right now? 144. So, yeah, 13 to upgrade. Let's see here, should I? Let's see if we can get this thing to actually be decent here. And then we'll, depending on how it works out, we'll switch it out with our current. Let's go for some multi-bashing here. Yeah, it works. Nice. Okay, let's ignore multi-bash in favor of whammies. Half. Okay, Perfect. And can I get a, really well. Okay, +2. Well, considering our current one is +1, that still worked out pretty good. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. And let's rework that worm fang right here. Ooh, nice crit. I love it. I love it. I don't really love that part, but whatever. Stop doing that. Alright. Let's see here. How will that work out? Yeah, okay, that works. Don't even have to get gold on everything. Just enough to get... Well, just enough. And there we go. Upgraded our two-handed sword pretty quickly. Yeah, we're getting two-handed sword upgrades reasonably fast here, and I'm loving it. Alright, let's see what else can we make here. I guess that used most of our mithril. I thought we had more mithril ore than that, but I guess not. Okay, that's fine by me then. Alright, is there anything else that I care to rework here while we're here? Not really. Let's see if we can rework his magic ring. Alright, multi-bash. Awesome. Get good crits. I love it. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, that's not actually great, but really well. +2. Let me see here. If I Sizzly puffed. No, I'm really hoping that at some point that bar on the left will go down. No, it didn't. Okay, so we got a +1 there because multi-bash did us dirty. Oh well. It's still slightly better than what it was previously. But oh well. We made our way to Mountt Pang Lai. We made our way to the Angri-La while we were there. We met the High Lama. Savanda was unusually quiet. And next episode, we're going to go ahead and figure out who the hermit on top of the hilltop is, even though you could... Actually, the first time I saw it, I was kind of confused as to who it was for a little while. But we don't know who it is, so we'll figure it out eventually. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.